One of my first meetings in the United States was before the fall of the Iron Curtain. It was around 1986, 87. And a leader of the Solidarity movement came to see me. And I was surprised that he was able to leave the country. But he told me that part of the labor movement in Poland was interested in the experience of Argentina because the labor unions were very powerful. And it's true, the labor unions in Argentina were very powerful because the labor law was copied from Mussolini, you know, the fascist leader of Italy. And that produced very negative results. Now, the situation in Poland was completely different, and I'm fearful that they tried, some might want to follow some of the ideas of Latin America. Pope Francis, for example, you know, he believes that a third way, very much like some Latin American countries have tried, you know, with the government, the labor unions, and corporations all working together, is like the ideal system. But that neglects human nature and the problem that power creates, especially in countries that have very weak civil societies. And that, I think, is not a fault just for the part of the Hispanic heritage of Latin America. Latin America has many divided societies with a lot of indigenous culture, not many Indian tribes, depending the countries. There's a huge diversity. Guatemala perhaps has one of the largest Indian population, but even Brazil has a very low Indian population, or Argentina. But despite that, we don't have the cohesion that comes, and I see in some of the Central and Eastern European countries. Remember, Poland was not only invaded, you know, by the Russians and the Nazis. Even 4 centuries ago, you had the Swedish invasions, and so you have a much longer history. And I think there are more points in common within Poland that you find within most Latin American countries, and even less with African countries. So civilization is a very delicate product. It takes a long time to develop, you know, and to achieve consensus on the basic institutions and laws and legal framework that can lead to flourishing societies. But again, I'm very thrilled with Poland. When I was a late teenager, when I was at university, Poland was in the hands of the communists. In the Catholic University in Argentina, we had a communist cell internally, you know, and today, you know, I'm in one of the fastest economies, growing economies in Europe. The standard of living in Poland has increased dramatically. And so I never lose hope now. So, but don't look into the third way of Latin America for solutions for your economic problems. Following the road of most Latin American countries will lead Poland to be, again, a third world country. So try to be a leader in the world, and I think you can do it, but it will take work. You have a lot of challenges, but you see challenges in all the major developed countries in the world today.